What inspired me to start Tournament of Champions in 1992 was wanting to see young people use sports to help themselves in the world. Well, the award for the best player in South Florida stems from South Florida being the #1 community in the country for high school football. And we produce more NFL players than any other community in the country. And because of that, I decided that along with the All-Star football game and along with the combine that we hold each year, we want to have one significant award that we would honor one high school player of the year award. This player would have to show not only excellence on the field, but also excellence in the classroom and in the community, which we think is very important to us as a holistic athlete.
It's a huge award. If you're in the nomination, the pool of nominees, that is a great honor in and of itself. My name is Raja Bell. I'm a 13-year NBA veteran. I currently run the basketball program at American Heritage School in Plantation. But certainly winning it, you should be super, super proud. And it's important, you know, for the community and for kids in the community that are playing sports, playing basketball specifically, to have goals like that to aim for.
My name is Roy Foster. I'm a former All-Pro with the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. It's very, very important to be recognized, to get your accolades early on. It shows that they appreciate your work, your hard work, something Wesley Frater's been about for the time I've known him.
He gives it out not just based off of athletic performance, but also the accomplishments in the classroom as well. And I think that's a big plus. My name is Louis Oliver. I'm a retired Miami Dolphin player.
And so we have joined forces with community companies here to help us with this honor each year, and I'm very proud to have Warren Henry and look forward to other companies here in South Florida coming aboard and being a part of the most prestigious high school football award in Florida.
A Warren Henry Award, that makes you feel I'm one of the top players in the state of Florida. It gives you a credibility to reach the heights of success. My name is Wally Wonder Jones. Played 12 years in the NBA. My title is Educational Director and Research for the Tournament of Champions.
The Warren Henry Player of the Year Award is important. That award symbolizes your hard work, your commitment, your family's commitment. My name is Gene Dubison, but everybody calls me Doobie. And I am the co-founder of RMF Magazine, which covers all things basketball. This is an award of honor, pride, dignity. That award is the exclamation mark of your high school career.
Well, this is a community program that was presented to us a number of years ago. This company, my family, has always been actively involved in supporting events for the community. This was something that I thought would be a great opportunity for the kids, for us, and something for us to continue to be able to connect with the community. I believe what this annual award will grow into other sports, basketball, soccer. Perhaps we would be growing into having female athletes. This could be something that I think would be a good thing for us to take a good look at.
When you talk about our award, you're talking about sponsors. And that's so important in our society to know that our big corporations are sponsoring to help our young people.
As a former college coach and high school coach, the significance of Tournament of Champions in South Florida is immense. Corporate dollars is needed in high school sports. Where it be for you to cover a uniform or cover a trip, high schools are not budgeted to have these type of expenses. You can fundraise as much as you can, but with corporate dollars, it makes it a lot easier for a high school coach.
I think it's important for us to recognize the coaches in South Florida. Throughout the country, high school coaches are paid a stipend that helps them with their working countless hours with these kids over the years. In South Florida, however, these coaches are the most underpaid coaches in the country, coaching these kids, and it takes a full-time job. So I recognize what they have done for these young people. A lot of these young men, if it wasn't for football, they probably wouldn't be around. So we wanted to, at the end of the year, really honor these coaches who are basically doing community service, keeping young men out of jails and off the street, getting them a free education, and Tournament of Champions just saw it as a perfect opportunity to join forces with Warren Henry and other community companies to recognize the High School Coach of the Year in South Florida. The coaches make a great impact on our community. We're talking about young men, some who straddle the line with incarceration, a lot who do not have families and who do not have a father figure in the home. High school coaches in South Florida fills that void for missing mothers, missing fathers, and I think it's a job that's admirable and worthy of being praised in our community. They produce NFL players, the most in the country. It's a thankless job, and so a community organization like Tournament of Champions, we decided that annually we were going to honor both the High School Coach of the Year and the High School Player of the Year. Our ultimate goal for Tournament of Champions is I want to see more athletes attain their college degree.
To me, education is more paramount than athletic abilities. Wesley and Tournament of Champions, they like to see guys who are not just excelling athletically, but academically as well.
There's a lot of times where as athletes, you get injured and your career is not promised to you. And you need that to fall back on, your education, so you can get the best opportunity of employment and making a career out of whatever you choose to go into.
What we will look forward to doing for the next 25 years is raising the level of our academic symposium for the athletes. I would like to see athletes turn their attention to being college graduates, coming back to the community and being productive, decision-making citizens.
We've been able to reach thousands of young people. There's so many male and female student athletes that we actually help through our symposiums to reach the higher learning institutes. That is our primary goal. This experience has given me one of the most important things that I've experienced in my life, and that ministry is to save the children. We have high expectations for you, but you should have high expectations for yourself. Believe in yourself.
We would hope that some of the winners would come back and visit us when we present this award. And we also do this to make certain that everybody's aware that there is life after football, life after sports, and like to have them involved in community activities as well as being able to continue to encourage education and good, responsible behavior.
You know, within the program, I was able to meet a lot of really cool people, some great basketball players as well as great football players. And then we were exposed to guys like Wally Jones, who are great people, great mentors. They made you aware of bigger things going on and bigger things to strive for than just playing basketball. Very few of us get to play for a living, but if we're exposed at a young age to different things and different programs like Wesley's been able to do, you know, you can aspire to be bigger and better than where you come from.
I try to tell these young guys, hey, life is short, make the best of it, but know that life is so much bigger than sports. There's just so much more after sports. Try to be the best person that you can possibly be. Try to help as many people as possible, and always be a leader, never a follower.
So my advice to anyone who won this award would be, don't be satisfied with that. This is just the first step, hopefully, on your journey. So what you do from now till then will determine your success when you get there. So while it's a great accomplishment and kudos to you for winning it, what will you do now to make sure that it's not the end of your basketball career?
My advice to them is just to stay focused and do the things that got you here and expound on them. Figure out what you want to do, what college you want to go to, what field you'd like to go into, and just really just stay focused. That's what sports gives you. It gives you some kind of foundation that you can take on as a young adult.
If you work hard, good things will happen.
The significance of Tournament of Champions, it speaks for itself. It's 25 years plus. Looking for another 25 years.
We cannot have these young men squander their wealth that they attained from the NFL. Those are the things that I want to work with for the next 25 years, is to work with young men about their financial responsibility, social responsibility, domestic responsibility. Those are the things to make them a well-rounded citizen and not necessarily an NFL player, is what we're trying to do for the next 25 years for Tournament of Champions.